this around that way, I think. Oh wow, that's the Reno, definitely. we go. I don't know how it was muted again. Oh, hi Amy. I think this thing was, I think I muted it accidentally maybe. I don't know if you can hear me, let me know. It should be okay now. I just got here and can hear you. Cool. How you doing? I kind of, when I went on this stream, I kind of like, it's usually muted already, so I muted it, unmuted it, you know, to make it work or whatever. I think I must have muted it when I was wiping rain off. I wonder if you're allowed to go up this bit here. I think so, eh? Quite a good view of the castle at this bit, probably. Maybe. I'm sleepy, woke up later than usual. Look at that bit at the bottom, I've never noticed that before. Eh, this almost looks like there was like, I don't know, windows or some wee building there, eh? I never noticed that bit. Like the remains of a wee building at the bottom, eh? We actually walked over that bit for ages, over the other side there. I think that, oh yeah, I can see where the path goes. But so you get quite a good view here, apart from the trees and that, like. You get a really good, you wouldn't get this shot in, this close-up shot anywhere else. Right. I kind of feel like I'm not meant to be at this, but sometimes the park keepers come round. I don't know. It doesn't say you're not allowed at this bit. Yeah, I've never noticed that wee bit at the bottom there. I need to go over the other side there sometime. There is paths there, it's quite steep though. There used to be there's a bridge up there, you used to be able to get over at this bit. I'm not even sure where you access it now, I think you have to enter the gardens at a different bit. I didn't see anyone over there, eh? See, there's paths on the other side. They went up that way before, ages ago. You used to just actually be able to come down there and then go over the bridge, but the bridge is it's locked now. Yeah, there's nobody over there. I think I'll look into that and see if you can still access that bit over there. Yeah. But, you know, there's no one over there, but it leads up to kind of near the castle, but yeah, you come out up near the castle, but I don't know, there's nobody walking at that bit. It sounds so good to hear your voice sounding so chipper and light. I was sitting on the grass for a wee while over there and had a caramel latte in the smoke, and then the rain came down heavy just for like 5 minutes. So I got up and started walking. It's weird, it's like it rains and then it's like sunny. something moving in the bushes there. Maybe it's a squirrel or something, I can't see anything. Something moving about. I can't see anything. Yeah, I had some appointment uptown, and then I went to my bank, pay some check in. Oh my god, that's awesome. What was that? See, it's quite nice now, and then it just totally started raining, like really heavy, like people were sitting around and then everyone just cleared off. I think they'd probably say you're no meant to go in that bit, it's probably a flowery bit, but there's no fence up or anything. I'll show you this fountain thing here. It's the dogmas. And if I could scroll back on your chat in case I've missed chat. I love it there. Dogman, oh the dogman. Dogman. I've seen a few police walking through here earlier, but I think they were just passing through. Patrol. See, you used to be able to go, they've got a railing up, you can't even go. See there? You used to be able to just go and sit on the wee bit of the edge and that. People threw money on. Now look, it's got a railing up, you can't even go in. The clean urine. How many badass ancient battles were fought there? But with knives. The Stanley knives. Dog man, I wonder. I'll have to watch that other channel, the woman that kept seeing the dog man in her garden. We'll get footage of this dog man. Probably is. I don't know if there's battles here. Is it me or are you buffering? I can't tell, to be honest. It seems okay here. You used to look, they've got a rail in there now, but it's all COVID crap, man. Let's stick to the path. Honestly, all these things like rail keeping you away from water and railings, it's all post-COVID. Look, you used to be able to just go over to the wee waterfall there. That's an outstanding location for a castle. Yeah, I think it's an extinct volcano, mate. I think they built it on a extinct volcano, so that's all volcanic rock. See, they've got sort of nets to stop the falling rock. Maybe that's why you're not allowed over the other side there. There's gardens at the other side. Let's see if I can zoom in. Get rid of this chat bit. Can't siege that bad boy. No. Yeah, it's like totally on top of a wee hill. There's some wee plaque on it somewhere I remember reading on this waterfall. Oh, that's good. think I've still zoomed in there, I think. Oh no. Oh man, the water's still spraying. The wind's blowing the water away over here. Right, I think I zoomed out there, so you see the wee chat thing. Right, okay. Right. That fountain is given off versatile vibes. As I say, you used to be able to go right up to it, but now they've got these railings. You can't get into it. There's some sort of wee plaque somewhere that tells you when it was made and stuff. I think it's round the other side. It's round this way. Man, that sun's giving me a sore head. It's so, I don't know why. A sore eyes. Got my sunglasses here, but like 1 minute it's like dark and rainy, and then the sun's like full force. Oh, and I'm getting the rain's hitting me now. Never mind. I mean, not the rain, the waterfall. Totally spraying. Spraying. Yeah, see, there's a bit there that tells you what it is, when it was made in that. Can I go right up to it though? I can't read it for here. Who's that fella up on top of the fountain? I don't know, just a fictional character, I think. I don't think it's anyone historical. A lot of the people are, I think, a lot of the people on it are naked. I'm sure I've seen some cleavage on one of the statues. No, they people up there have got clothes on. The people on the bottom have the topless, the ones on the bottom. Oh, see the dude at the top showing his butt like this bit. Must be Greeks. Look, this. If you look at it for this side, the dude's showing his butt. Look, he's not actually clothed at all. He's just got some sort of old. He's just got an old bed sheet. Look, he's showing his butt. Shown his bare arse to the world. The dude at the top showing his bare arse to the world, and he doesn't care. Mooning everybody. When you set a fountain, yeah, when you sit on a fountain that elegant, you're meant to be naked. At least he's not got his tadger out at the front bit. He's just mooning everyone. I don't know what the woman on what is it the woman on the right's got? Is it an instrument or some sort of powder? And you know that she's got a ball on a string. Maybe it's like potpourri or myrrh. Maybe it's some myrrh. What is myrrh anyway? I don't know. Showing your bump with the enemies the Highlander way. Oh, it's got. I just remembered. Got these shells as well, the design. Yeah, just mooning everyone, eh? Oh well. And he was alright, truly quite paradise, all night long. Oh, how we when we I think I muted it again there accidentally. The rain's left marks on my screen. Right. So you used to be able to cut through up that way, and that bit's locked, I I just blame it on COVID. That castle looks more like a 1700s manor. No portholes, no siege equipment, no weapons of murder on the walls. Yeah, it doesn't even look like they've got the bits, you know, where they pour oil through. It's actually still used by the army, I think, as a kind of base. But see that it's got the net in there to stop the rocks falling on people through the rock face. Yeah, they've not got the bits where you pour oil, burning oil through on people. Is it normally here? It's normally a merry-go-round right at this bit here. I used to be able to go through that way, bloody shut and everything. Right. Yeah. I don't know if it keeps muting if the rain's hitting it or what. No, I've not been to Hadrian's Wall. Yeah, I just unmuted it. I don't know if it's the rain, dude. That's raindrops that's muted it. Fixed. Dude, that was so weird last night when I was like sitting watching that movie about the giant spider, kind of half watching it, and I was like watching your stream. And I swear to God, the spider dropped right through the roof, right next to where I was. I was sitting looking at my phone, right, and it actually made a noise when it landed on the couch. The spider, it was so heavy, it made a noise when it landed on the couch. I was like, what the fuck? I'm not really scared of them, but I was like, what? It deliberately done that, dude. All the places it could drop off the roof, it drops like right near my head. It's terrifying. It was a movie about a giant spider. I swear to God, it dropped right where I was, but on the couch. I think it was trying to land on my head or something. The spider knew you were. I think they are. I think they're more intelligent than we give them credit for, me. I think they might have psychic powers or something like that. So, you know, I was kind of got to let it crawl away, and it was like, I thought, I don't want it to get caught on the pillows or that. I wouldn't know where it is. And so I moved the cover, and instead of running away, it just came towards me like it was a wee fat muscly thing. It wasn't a big spider, eh? But it had like thick legs and stuff, and a wee fat body. You know, it wasn't a huge one, but it was a wee, honestly, if they can have muscles. And it just came towards me like, I was like, okay, I'm going to get like a wee, you know, like a glass and a bit of card to catch it and put it aside. But when I came back, I couldn't see it, it had gone. Never seen it again. The wee fucker, honestly, it just dropped right where I was and made a noise, plop. It's just so weird though, eh, that it's like you're watching like a spider movie. I had to look up at the roof, check if there was any more of them up there. Any more spiders. No place on earth is safe from these evil bastards. That's what I'm saying. Like, one of the big, I call them big stupid looking spiders. They've got a tiny wee pea head body and like long legs. The one of them crawled over the couch. I don't bother about them. Like, they didn't bother me at all, you know. But you know, I start to wonder if they're going to invade my house one day. You know, there'll just be loads. All they need to do is, if one of them lays like little eggs in your house somewhere, you know, in a plant or under the soil in a plant pot, and you'll have all these wee fuckers coming out, like loads of wee baby spiders in your house and that. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm scared of them. I know sometimes, if they're big ones, I'll put them outside, you know. I don't really kill them. But now they're fucking dive bombing me for the roof, you know. When I was a kid, like, we were at this, me and my brother were at, you know, our family were at this caravan. And, so, you know, as kids we had to share like a double bed or something like that. And I think there's a hole in the roof, man, in this caravan. At one point, there was clip shears falling through the roof, dude, onto the bed. You know, earwigs. There was a hole in the roof and they were falling through it. So, I don't like clip shears or earwigs, like, or even centipedes, you know, millipedes. The spiders have taken your kindness for weakness, now they are after you. You might be right, like, there's one of them lives in my bathroom, one of the sort of long-legged gins, you know. But you know, one of the negative things, dude, you get webs all over the place, do you know what I mean? Like anywhere, they just build wee webby bits. So, I have to clean up, I think, and get rid of these webs and that, like dust. Yeah, you're right, like, they've taken it for weakness. They don't even do their job, man. I mean, they hardly catch flies, right? They want to live in the house, they should be catching flies and stuff. You know, but no, they don't. They just, like, I don't even know what they survive on. Lady Stardust sang songs of darkness and despair, and he was awful nice. I had a vintage 1960s Batmobile toy when I was a kid. I left it outside and it got earwigs in it. I wound up throwing it in the forest. The car is worth hundreds now. Oh, wow. See, to me, earwigs are kind of like a sign of decay as well, because they're kind of like rotten sort of wood as well. But no, I hate them. I mean, they're like a wee bit like scorpions with the wee sort of bit on their tail. Well, not quite scorpions, but you know what I mean? It's like a wee bit on their tail. They can, I don't know if they bite you or what it's called, man, but the wee pincers at the front and all. Oh, they're horrible. I do actually kill them if I find them in my house. Like, without question, if I see any, like, in my house, like earwigs, I do kill them, like. Usually their wee bodies sort of squash into two. But I've actually made a playlist called Spiders, because I've blooming got about 4 or 5 videos of them now. Mate, I was on holiday one time in the Caribbean and we were on this tour bus, and I swear I wasn't tripping or anything, and we were sitting, the window was open a wee bit, I was with like my partner at the time, and I swear this spider kind of came off a branch outside and kind of came in the window and crawled along the ledge and went on the floor, and it was one the size of your hand, like, it was about the size of your hand, like. But I've since read that they don't have any poisonous insects or anything, they just have poisonous plants. Dominican Republic. Yeah, I swear, it's almost as if, because no one else seen it, it was like a blooming, as if I imagined it, but I didn't. It was on a branch outside and it kind of brushed in the window and then landed on the floor. And my partner, she was like, she's terrified of spiders, And so I tell her, she had her feet up off the ground, you know, in case it was at her feet or anything. And then the word got through the sort of bus that there was maybe a spider. Everyone, I swear, everyone else on the entire bus was German. They put us in with this German trip. You know, so most of the time the interpreter was just talking in German, but word kind of spread that there was a spider on the bus. On the coach or whatever. Oh, I've never seen that one, yeah. What's that? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What's this thing? Okay. Edinburgh and San Diego, California share a twinning link with a unique twist. Each city is home to a famous dog. Edinburgh's loyal and beloved Greyfriars Bobby, and San Diego's equally beloved vagabond dog, Bum. His name's Bum. In recognition of these canine heroes, a statue of Bobby was presented to San Diego, and this statue of Bum was gifted in return. The dogs represent the spirit of a twinning link friendship, loyalty and shared experience. Bum died 1898, aged 12 years. Sculpted by Jessica McCain, USA. Presented to the citizens of Edinburgh by the San Diego Edinburgh Sister City Society in association with E. Clampus Vitus John P. Squib Bob. Come on. Squib Bob. Hi, John P. Squib Bob. Chapter 1853. On 19th of July 2008. Yeah, I've never seen this before. 2008. I've never noticed it. That's Bum. That's Bum. You Bum. It's kind of evil, that statue. He's tongue, man. He's tongue, man. Some of these things fall off here on the grey things, like there, because they're like so old. Just wanted to show you one thing up here. Old museums are cool. Or mausoleums. Look, watch this. See that? I always think that's like this face is watching you when you go past, especially at like night time. I think it's kind of freaky. William Bonner, some sort of artist society or something. Imagine walking past at night and it was like it was watching you. That's a badass face. Imagine walking past at night and you felt like the eyes were, not that it's got any eyes, it's just a little hole to represent the eyes, but just walk past. Fucking fucker. He's like still watching, he's looking at the corner of his eye. Yeah, it's kind of freaky. He's looking over that way, like, but just go right past him. Just walk past. Don't be looking at me. I don't know. Yeah, I like old mausoleums and that. It'd be cool to go into one of the like proper crypt ones or something, eh? You know the ones they have in. Look at that. I take the wife to the old graveyard all the time. I like them. It's not weird. It's pretty and lovely stonework. It is, eh? It's like, and it's kind of untouched, eh? And like history and stuff. Yeah. Sometimes it's amazing how old some of the graves in that are. Look at this thing, dude. It's got a lock there, obviously. Look, you can't get it in. You know, they've done that to stop grave robbers and that sort of thing. Well, they used to put them over some of the graves, stop people stealing the bodies. But look inside, man. Look at a wee cell. Getting put in there, man. Someone important is kept down there. That's where they keep Leatherface. That's where they keep the deformed cousin. Lady Stardust. Who that stole bodies? They went, it's Burke and Hare. Burke and Hare were originally Irish. They were from Ireland, but yeah, they lived in Edinburgh. I don't know if it was was it 13 people or something like that they killed. I'm not sure if initially they started with selling dead bodies, and then they just thought, oh well, let's just kill them, it's quicker. One of them turned King's evidence or Queen's evidence or whatever. I think I'm not sure which one. It might have been here, but the one that got away with turning Queen's evidence, he fled to London, and I think he just ended up penniless. The other one got hung, and the judge that sentenced him had a wallet made out of skin. Burke's or whatever. I think it was maybe Burke. The Burke skin. I've seen the guy's skeleton. There's a medical place here. You can't film in it at all, man. It's absolutely crazy. There's bits of bodies and everything. It's like the sort of medical museum uptown, showing up with bodies, no questions asked. Yeah, this medical museum place uptown, like, you're not allowed to film because it might affect the stuff they've got. Oh, it's too gross to even describe, dude. It's any kind of part of the body you could think, genuine bits of bodies and stuff, man. It's for for their research, but once a year they open it. But up there they've got a skeleton. I think it's Burke. I always get mixed up. But the one that got hung, they've got his skeleton in the museum. And I think Burke was, after that, Burke was a type of knot that he used to strangle them. The Burke. I don't know why I'm looking at that. I like the look of some of the old stones and that, He's saying there's a mausoleum near me that's in disrepair. The graves are broken, open and wrecked. Wow, that's crazy. That's freaky, like. I know a place where there's an old cemetery, like really old, and I'm pretty sure that Burke in here visited it. I want to go out and film it sometime. I'm not sure you're even officially allowed in it as such, I'm not sure, but I'd love to film there. I think Burke in here visited that, definitely. It's near a pub that they visited, a couple of places they visited, through near Pennycook. Oh, it's got my thumb over there. But the one I'm talking about, this other graveyard, it's all skull and crossbones on the graves. We used to call it the Pirates' Graveyard. And you just go up there sometimes for something to do, with mates. Let's take a walk up to the Pirates' Graveyard. It had a bell tower in that. As long as you go in daytime and don't touch any, why would they bug you? Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. I just remember it was kind of, when we went up, it was maybe late at night and the gates were locked. You had to climb over to get in. But yeah, that had a wee sort of cell bit and all, like the one we just saw. It had a wee bit there. And yeah, most of the gravestones were all skull and crossbones. But yeah, there's a movie called The Body Snatchers, which is Robert Louis Stevenson done a book based on Burke and Hare, roughly based on them. And there's a movie, and I can't remember if it's maybe Bela Lugosi or someone that's got a part in it. One of the main horror folk, like. But they reenact going out to what seems like that pirate's graveyard. So I think location-wise they did visit it. Quite a good movie, I know, black and white one, The Body Snatchers, based on the Robert Louis Stevenson book. Yeah, if you don't, some people do like black and white movies and that, but that's definitely called The Body Snatchers. And I think it's got, I'm not sure if Bela Lugosi has a big part in it. I think there might be some other famous horror chap in it at the time. Yeah, but they're robbing graves and that, such like. It's not, they didn't call it Burke and Hare because he just loosely based it on it, but yeah, Body Snatcher. So I always wonder if actually they did film it here, the locations, because honestly, dude, they go along a big road, which is the same as the one that you get to the Pirates Graveyard. There's a big long road. They come out at a pub called the Fisher's Trice, which is at the same area. There's a pub called the Fisher's Trice. So yeah, imagine going at night though. I couldn't go at night on my own. You know what I mean? Not any of these places. I'd have to get someone to chum me. I look for the resurrection of the dead. What's he saying now at the bottom? Come quickly, Lord Jesus. Ah, that's a Reno. William Fetty's pick here. I look for the resurrection of the dead and the life of the world to come. The life of the world to come. Come quickly, Lord Jesus. Come quickly. Can't read it, some of the words are missing. I kick ass for the Lord. It's in a cemetery that happens as well, eh? It's a shame after he says that and he has a wee fight, he gets killed, doesn't he? He lands on a statue or something. He does. He lands on a statue or something, eh? He does a flying kick. Can't remember if he's got a bit, when you see him later, he's got a bit of the statue stuck in him or something. I can't remember. Might need to watch it again. Come quickly. Come quickly, Lord Jesus. Let's try to see when that dude was born there. Alexander Pitcairn. Doesn't he seem to say when he was born? No, the other, William Fetty's or whatever. It just says when they died in the 88th year. I kick ass for the Lord. Your mother ate my dog. Not all of it. Your mother ate my dog. Not all of it. That wee building there, I'd love to live in that wee building there. I'd like to live in that wee building. The house by the cemetery. That's a nice mausoleum. I want one of the fancy ones. Do you know what I absolutely love? The wee sort of, they're not actually gargoyles as such, but you know, the little ugly faces on it, on these things. Oh, there, it's got the wee bit, so look, it's got a wee tube. I don't know if anything came out of there on that one. Got a wee tube on its mouth. I love the wee ugly faces on them. Let's see, where is it? Yeah. know. That one there looks like an old character for some old kids program, I think. He's got a wee sort of tube in it. I wonder if it's just water, maybe just rainwater, flows through it. Or used to. This wee fella, there's 4 of them. I don't know if that's wee faces up now. There's no more wee ones, but there's 4 of they dudes. Sometimes the other wee bits kind of look like faces, I don't know. I'm on here. Yeah, I love the wee things like that. I don't know if it's got a wee tiny Mohican haircut or something. Where is it there? This'll just, I don't think there's anyone to tell us off, so I think I'll stand on this bit. Yeah, I like the wee things. I think they are actually gargoyles because technically some liquid flows through it, so I don't know. Well, it's got bat wings or not? That one's got wings. That one's. When I die, I want my crypt guarded. I do too. Yeah, I want it as well. I think I maybe bigger fangs. I had a couple of big fangs as well. See, that one over there's got wings. That one there's got. That one there's got wings. But that one doesn't seem to have wings, I don't think. That one's got bigger ears as well, they're different. That one looks like Jerry, for Tom and Jerry, that one. And that one up there's got wings. No, sorry, the first one's got wings, that one's not got any. He's got different ears. And then this one here, kind of like a dog, this one. More dog-like, and it's got wings as well. That one. And then that one at the end, see, he's not got wings either. So there's one there with foot wings, right? Which got quite ugly with face and big ears. One with wings. Even that one, look, I think that is similar. They're not the exact same. And then that other one at the end's got wings. Cool. I quite like that one up there. I'm going to get a closer shot of this one up here. Yeah, that's not bad. This is the closest I can get. Cool. Cool when you notice wee things you've not seen before like that. I'm going to have a quick look at this thing, see what it is. Figurehead. I think I've still got this zoom. No, it's just a cup. I thought it was a figure or something. Cup. Who wants a cup, eh? Could be a fake cup that you got for something that you never really done. I'd rather have one of the wee dudes on the grave. Or an angel's pretty cool, eh? But an ugly wee bugger like one of them. It's kind of different. Major John Melville. Because I live, ye shall live also. It's for the Bible. The Bible quotes. And I shall see the king in his beauty. They shall behold the land that is very far off. Imagine going to that place, you know, the sort of catacombs under Paris. Imagine going on a wee tour of that or something, eh? Lady Stardust sang his songs of darkness and despair, and he was alright. Is that literally a cobwebby bit? Is that a bit of cobweb? Fuck, I don't want to see the spiders that live around here. Look at that. Fucking hell. I think it's like moss. Oh, God knows if it's a cobweb or not. I don't want to meet the spider that made that thing. And he was up the night, truly quiet paradise, and he sang all night long. Ooh, how he sang. When he asked if he knew his name. Oh, truly quiet paradise, and he sang all night long. I'm just going to sort of film a statue bit there, that bit, and then go probably. What is that? 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock here. Oh, how sad. And he asked if he knew his name. Yep, 3 rings. There's an entrance bit there, I didn't know you could kind of like go in it. In memory of the Reverend David Dixon, DD. Let's be him there. He died 1842. Scholar and theologian. Oh, how sad. Oh, how he sighed. Oh, he asked if he knew his name. Oh, that's the monkey puzzle tree, eh? Monkey puzzle tree, I think. I think it's when I was changing the size that I accidentally mute it. What's that? Free entry. St Cuthberts Parish. 23rd to 29th. Let's go and have a look.
Hello.
Yeah, I was going to look at the art installation.
The arts, indeed.
Thank you. You don't mind if I'm filming it? I don't film anyone. It was just a sort of film.
You can take photographs.
Yeah.
Well, many people haven't.
I've been past it so many times, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Edinburgh.
All right. Oh well, I'll not need to give you any thing. You want to just go
I
on?
mean, I don't know too much about the history, but
Pardon?
I don't know too much about the history of the building, but
What are you in for?
just thought I'd look at the art thing. I've never been in here before. It's
Have
like,
you not?
Yeah.
But everybody seems to like it.
Yeah.
I've got to.
Lord, of sorrow and joy, carrying scars pierced by spear and nail, a memorial of redemption, and grave blemishes and hands of God, you take earth into heaven, from a cross-shaped view, unknown to angel eyes. The joy of heaven endures the pain, healing wounded sinners, unnoticed to a broken world, as heaven stands back in wonder.
Hands reaching out across a wooden beam, marching forth and sway, ever so reverently removing nails, from hands that healed a broken world, and flesh torn and bones moved. The world is silenced, the body stops, caught by outreached arms, gentle wrapped in linen. 12 unfamiliar hands take the lead and carry the word unspoken to his place of rest.
Did you walk upright as the new clean clear light broke into the dark tomb? When the resurrection power entered your body, did your body dematerialize into the linen shroud as the grave clothes fell to the ground? Did you rematerialize a new man, the new Adam, God's new creation? Come, Spirit of God, shine your new clean clear light on me. Break into my darkness. Let me feel resurrection power. Dematerialize my selfish heart. And create within me a new being, longing to live the Jesus way.
Yeah, hi RGC.
Spirit of God, roll
Yeah,
back the stone from the tomb of my heart.
this is cool. I've never been in here before.
My imprisoned hearts and clutches. Let me walk out into the sunlight, into a new life garden, into a new creation, into a new human being, earth-bent or heaven-bound.
Lord, as you stepped out of the linen grave clothes, leaving them in a pile at your feet, did you pick up the napkin, fold it, and calmly, ever so calmly smile? Resurrection for you had to include a folded face-off, perhaps just for John, or perhaps a future me. Lord, forgive me when I can smell the flowers but can't feel the faith. There you stand, patiently waiting, watching, caring, protecting me from my fears and anxious thoughts. I only know this because time after time you surprise me, you call my name, and I know all will be well.
Yeah, it is, quite nice. Kind of dark to see this bit.
A stranger talks, as if he knew us. A familiar feeling touches us. He makes sense of history. God holding him to time. He says in everything, we want the day to night. That's why we're asking to stay for supper.
The chapel of the Anam Chara. That's a big ass candle, yeah.
Come recognize Lord, come break the record once again. Break through the barriers of doubt and unbelief. You are so welcome. If only you knew how to say it. Forget the need you spread and the impromptu invitation. But we never expected strangers to be you. We never expected you to be recognized through the red and white.
Some bread and some wine and loaves. Roving gangs. People with Stanley knives. Yeah, this thing here, it's an art installation. It's not normally here, this bit, but I've never even been in here before. I didn't realise it was open to the public. But these things, this is some art installation. But the music's quite nice, actually. It's quite relaxing.
Jesus is there among them, his familiar voice, laughing eyes. Told you so, character traits, say it all. So you're a non-believer, Thomas.
They filmed this bit already here, but
you can touch my wounds. I need you to.
this is different from the picture I got from reading Filth. Yeah, you can't go by the movies like.
My Lord and my God, he exclaims. Joy emerges through the pain, and laughter fills the awkward silence.
Did you not say you watched Ned's as well? That film Ned's. You should check out. There's a movie, Restless Natives. I love it. Like that's set in Scotland. Restless Natives. It's kind of a comedy. It's two guys, right? They've not got much money. They decide to rob stagecoaches, like coaches of tourists, on a Yamaha motorbike. one has a clown mask and one has a werewolf mask. And, Ned's is just totally fictional, though. I mean, I don't know. He goes. I remember he goes into the neighbourhood with all these knives taped to his hand or something. But yeah, Restless Natives. They start robbing tourist buses, like dressed as a clown and the Wolfman. Well, I like it anyway. It's got a good soundtrack by Big Country. Restless Natives.
Peter holds his hands to the fire.
They need to make a movie about the ice cream wars, yeah.
Three fish for him.
But Trainspotting's kind of quite accurate, I think.
He thinks. Will I continue to live there?
you know, as for some people's lives, train spotting isn't that fictional. You know what I mean? For the darker side of Edinburgh. Yeah, I didn't mind it. I thought it was alright. They're doing a TV series about Begbie. The Blade Merchant is based on one of the books. But a series with Robert Carlyle on one of the streaming services. The Blade Merchant, a drama or something. I read it like he's, Begbie ends up going over to America and he's like, he does well for himself and that, and he's moved on, he's not even violent anymore, he comes back to Scotland. I'm not sure if parts of Trainspotting 2 was based on a bit of the Blade Merchant, maybe. I know like most of it's Skag Boys was one of the book sequels. I didn't mind it actually, part 2.
So I said, I love you like a brother.
Angela's Ashes. I don't think I've actually seen that. I heard that was good, like. I'll need to watch that sometime.
The second time he asked me again, I told him, you know I love you.
What about,
Okay, he said,
what's that one where they're cannibals? It's Robert Carlyle.
and he asked me the third time,
Ravenous. The movie Ravenous. That's quite good. Set in the American Midwest or something. Ravenous.
he said, you can feed my sheep.
It's got a mirror. Is that a mirror? No. Yeah, a wee bit of mirror. What did you saying Ravenous is? Yeah, Ravenous was good, I haven't watched that for years either. Dude, I'm the only one in here now. I'm the only one in this bit now. Just gotta film this window here. Religious art is the best art, yeah. I mean, some of it's really old stuff. I was in a church and they had this like painting by a famous artist, right? And it's like obviously old. And you think they don't even have security. I mean, someone could have went in, took the picture off the wall and walked out. I mean, theoretically, you know what I mean? They don't have security. It's just a sort of church with a couple of helpers, But this was like an established Edinburgh artist, like an old one. It's probably worth money and they had it hanging up. I'm not suggesting it or anything, you know what I mean? But with some of the artefacts, you think they maybe employ security or something. I don't know. Maybe there's not many people stealing from churches or anything. Cool. What's this dude? Reverend John Paul D.D., who died 1873, 79, in the year of his age. Oh God, he looks like a sore face, eh? You can't really see it. He doesn't look very happy. Yeah, it's too dark to see it at this bit.
From hands that healed a broken world, and flesh is torn and bones moved. The world is silent, the body stops, caught by enemy's arms, gentle wrapped in linen. 12 unfamiliar hands, keep the weight and carry the world unspoken to his
Yeah, he looks like he's scowling, that guy. Shine your light on me. What the fuck is that? Peace. He's saying peace, dude.
Stone rolling, swell rock. Roll back stone from the flim of my heart. Release me from my imprisoned hearts and clutches. Let me walk out into the sunlight, into a new life garden, into a new creation, into a new human being. Earth, bend, or heaven bound.
Lord, as you stepped out of the living grave clothes, leaving them on a pile at your feet, did you pick up a napkin, fold it, and calmly, ever so calmly smile? Resurrection for you had to include a folded baseball. Perhaps just a drum, perhaps a future me.
Peace, dude. Nice. Right, cool. Got everything. I filmed everything.
Lord, forgive me when I can smell the flowers but can't feel the faith. There you stand, patiently waiting, watching, caring, protecting me from my fears and anxious thoughts. I only know this because time after time you surprise me, you call my name, and I know all will be well.
It all broke early morning. Rumours of angels and Jesus alive. We felt left out. The supernatural never breaks in on us. Heading home mid-afternoon, a stranger walks us up. A stranger talks as if he knew us. A familiar feeling touches us. He makes sense of history. God breaking into time. He says his nature. We wanted the day to never end. That's why I asked him to stay for the summer.
Unrecognised Lord, come break bread with us again. Break through the barriers of doubt and unbelief. You are so welcome. If only we knew how to say it. Forgive the meagre spread and the impromptu invitation. But we never expected the stranger to be you. We never expected you could be recognised through bread and wine.
Suddenly, a calm peace filters through the evening air. Jesus is standing on her. His familiar voice, black eyes, told you so, character traits, say it all. So you're an unbeliever, Thomas. Check me out, he said. You can touch my wounds. I need you to believe. Thomas is reduced to kneeling in adoration. My Lord and my God, he exclaims. Joy emerges through the pain, and laughter fills the awkward silence. Jesus is among them again.
Cold and wet, Peter holds his hands to the fire. He looks at Jesus, and the 3 fish are in. If only he could take back what he said. He thinks, will I continue to live out of fear? If only he could pluck up the courage to say something.
say outright that I loved him over all else, for I had denied him. So I said, I love you like a brother. Okay, he said, feed the lambs. The second time he asked me again. I told him, you know I love you. Okay, he said, take care of my sheep. When he asked me the third time, I was broken. I told him, Lord, at least you must know I'm your friend. Okay, he said, you can feed my sheep.
Lord, of Solomon, Carlos comes by spear and nail, a memorial of redemption, and grave blemishes in the hands of God. We take earth into heaven, for our cross shaped view, unknown to angel eyes. The joy of heaven endures the pain, healing wounded sinners, unnoticed to a broken world, as heaven stands back in wonder.
Hands reaching out across a wooden beam, marching forth his weight, ever so reverently removing nails, from hands that healed a broken world, and flesh torn and bronze wood. The world is silenced, the body slumps, caught by outreached arms, gentle wrapped in linen, 12 unfamiliar hands, take the weight and carry the world unspoken to his place of rest.
Lord, did you walk upright as the new clear light broke into the dark tomb? When the resurrection power entered your body, did your body dematerialize into the linen shroud as the grave clothes fell to the ground? Did you rematerialize a new man, the new Adam, God's new creation? Come, Spirit of God, shine your new clear light on me. Break into my darkness. Let me feel resurrection power. dematerialize my selfish heart and create within me a new being, longing to live the Jesus way.
Stone rolling in Spirit of God, roll back the stone from the tomb of my heart. Release me from my imprisoned harps and curses. Let me walk out into the sunlight, into a new life garden, into a new creation, into a new human being, earth bent but heaven bound.
Lord, as you stepped out of the linen grave clothes, leaving them in a pile at your feet, did you pick up the napkin, fold it, and calmly, ever so calmly smile? Resurrection for you had to include a folded face cloth, perhaps just for John, or perhaps a future me.
Earthbound eyes, think black and white, limited vision, feet on the ground, you'll never fly, graveyard camping, living in a dead-end street, calms faith, angel eyes, change the view.
Lord, forgive me when I can smell the flowers but can't feel the faith. There you stand, patiently waiting, watching, caring, protecting me from my fears and anxious thoughts. I only know this because time after time you surprise me, you call my name, and I know all moving out.
We felt lifted. The supernatural never breaks in us. Heading home mid-afternoon, a stranger walks just behind us. A stranger talks as if he knew us. A familiar feeling touches us. He makes sense of history. God breaking into time. He says it's natural. We wanted the day to never end. That's why we asked him to stay for supper.
Unrecognised Lord, come break bread with us again. Break through the barriers of doubt and unbelief. You are so welcome. If only we knew how to say it. Forgive the meagre spread and the impromptu invitation. But we never expected the stranger to be you. We never expected you could be recognised through bread and wine.
Suddenly, a calm peace filters through the evening air. Jesus is there among them. His familiar voice, laughing eyes, told you so, character traits, say it all. So you're a non-believer, Thomas. Check me out, he said. You can touch my wounds. I need you to believe. Thomas is reduced to kneeling in adoration. My Lord and my God, he exclaims. Joy emerges through the pain, and laughter fills the awkward silence. Jesus is among them again.
Cold and wet, Peter holds his hands to the fire. He looks at Jesus and the 3 fish flying. If only he could take back what he said. He thinks, will I continue to live out of fear? If only he could pluck up the courage to say something.
I couldn't say outright that I loved him over all else.
met him. So I said, I love you like a brother. Okay, he said, feed the lambs. The second time he asked me again. I told him, you know I love you. Okay, he said, take care of my sheep. When he asked me the third time, I was broken. I told him, Lord, at least you must know I'm your friend. Okay, he said, you can feed my sheep.
Yep, you can feed my sheep. It was good. It was good. It's lovely. Cool. Thank you. Cheers.
Oh, it's in the church here.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't really have to explain it. So there's things that you can put on your phone.
Yeah. You know, like, it's a lot of work, isn't it? Yeah, it's like they have
that's
some.
the oldest part that's through there.
Is it?
This is chapel.
Oh, I done that way. Like down there, no,
Yeah,
is
you
it?
can go down
All right.
there.
Yeah.
Small, but it's
Yeah. Thanks. Just got to film this window here.
Pardon?
I'm just going to film the wee window there.
Did you get the Tiffany window?
The one on the top bit, yeah, yeah. I just zoomed into it from the bottom, like.
Pardon?
I just zoomed into it, you know, from the ground floor.
Oh, you're good at that then.
I think you just seem to have to tweak the screen, you know, you go like either like that or like that.
How do you zoom in?
If I've got it there, I kind of
Right.
push out like that.
Oh yes, that's
Yeah.
there.
And then if I want to come back,
That's right.
go like that. Yeah.
Because we've had quite a lot taking that picture.
Aye.
The one upstairs at Tiffany.
It says it's David for David and Goliath.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
The sixth building, and to create a bigger building
Yeah.
for a bigger congregation.
So this was kind of the original.
Pardon?
Was this kind of like the original one, or
Oh, no,
well, the sixth one, but yeah.
Sixth, the first was, we believe, in the 7th century, about 680s. There's been a few since then.
Yeah.
The sixth build was a rebuild, opened in 1775. What you're looking at, you'll see a newspaper article on a display just to the right of where I'm standing, it's the venue of Agatha Christie's wedding. Just what you're looking
Is it? Cheers. It's lovely there. Let's zoom in on that one. Cuthbert.
The names on the walls are of members of this congregation who died during World War I.
Yeah.
There's 160 of them. prior, as I say, where you're standing was the entrance vestibule of the 1775 building, and it came in, the door was through that wall there.
All right.
And it continued on the level you're on.
Uh-huh.
It became out of use when the 7th building was opened in the 1890s, but was developed after World War I into what it is now as a memorial chapel to the members of the congregation who died during 1418. And these are the names on these different panels.
So when it was the first church built, what sort of year?
689?
1689?
No, 6.
All right.
6.
Yeah.
7th century.
All right, aye.
Sometime you could Google Cuthbert, St. Cuthbert, Lindisfarne. The land at that time, I understand, long before Scotland and England were areas recognised, was a land called Northumbria, I think, which had its northern territory, northern end at Firth of Forth, and southern end at the River Tees, Durham. And Cuthbert was a monk on Lindisfarne, who was merely preaching the word within Northumbria's territory, and this is as far north as it went. And the first St. Cuthbert's, we understand, was founded about 680s, 687-ish, on the shore of what was then the North Rock. Not a long way distant from where the pulpit now stands, but obviously it's grown and fallen down and been rebuilt, etc. in the intervening 1500 years.
When do you think the cemetery started being built?
Oh, this level of cemetery, it's not the original one. I'm not sure when the first cemetery has expanded according to grants of land from various Scottish kings. The present level of the cemetery is something like mainly 18th century, some 19th century in it. But it's no longer a very active cemetery. But there will be burials below that in previous centuries. But different aspects of the cemetery or land was granted by different Scottish kings over the centuries. So it will have expanded. And of course the layout of the buildings. Hello. Hello. If you're quick. If you're quick. If you're quick. It's nearly there.
Thine eyes see the king. Thine eyes shall see the king in his beauty. They shall behold the land that is very far off. Okay, just film this bit here. Cool. So this is beautiful, this bit here. You can't go down, you can stand there. This is lovely, isn't it? Mosaic. That's great. It's great, man. Let's go. Cheers.
Thank you.
didn't even. Why does it go away out there? I think you can get out over that way. I haven't even looked up there, man. This place. I'd love to film a bit more over here, but I actually need to get going. Make a phone call. That was great, man. I've never been in there before. It was great. There's a skull and crossbones there, man. Check it out. Skull and crossbones. Memore. Memento mori. Memento mori. Memento mori. Right. Lady Stardust sang his songs of darkness and despair, and he was alright, truly quite paradise, and he sang all night long. There's a bot there, look, a wee angel bot, wee cherub thing. This is cool as fuck, look at this one. Let's see it for the sunlight, but yeah. Sun's hitting it, it's got a skeleton, man. It's not got a head, his head's come off. It's hard to see them. Skeleton, skull, cherub butt, skull, skeleton. It seems to be missing its head. The head's came off wherever the head was. It's fallen off. See, he's got his wee feet. His wee feet there. It's came off. His skull there. That's cool, man. Brilliant, man. Yeah. Skull, man, with teeth in that. That's smart, man. Oh, how he sighed when we asked if we knew his name. When we asked if we knew his name. This is old here, man. There's tons of skulls here, man. It's just one bone, skull and crossbone. Oh, how he sighed. I asked if he knew his name, yes he was nice. Truly cried paradise, and he sang all night long. This must be the older part of it. Oh man, this is amazing. I wish I could film a bit longer. I've got to go. Look at that skull. I've never looked at this part of it before, man. This is much older, but yeah. This is definitely the older side of it, I think. I don't know. I never noticed all these skull bits before. See, there's another one. What is this one for? That one's recent. No? That looks new. No, let's check it out. Cool. So, I might pop in another time. I've never been at this side before, but oh, how he sighed. He asked if he knew his name. You can't get out of this bit anyway, so let's go round the other way. He cried paradise and he sang all night long. All night long. Oh, how he sighed when he asked if we knew his name. Yes, he was awful nice, truly quite paradise. He sang all night long. Oh, how we sighed when he asked if we knew his name. Oh man. And he was awful nice, truly quite paradise. And he sang all night long. Oh, how we sigh. Time flies, eh? Time flies. Graffiti and stuff there, look. That is such a dead ass skull there. Check it out. Whoa. Nice one. Nice one. Oh, how we sigh. Is that my face up there? There are faces on it, man. That's mental. See that? Look at my face. That is great. That's great.